Hey Leo Virgos, welcome in to your timeless astrology tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses on YouTube. I thank you guys so much for joining me here for this reading session. I'm excited to get into the energies with you all. We got some interesting messages coming through during our meditation and channeling session. If you're interested in tuning into that, you can join the channel membership here at YouTube. If you see join next to subscribe, or if you want to check the description box below, the link to join is there as well. All right. A lot to talk about. I feel like just a lot's going to come through. Thank you, Spirit. A lot's going to come through this reading. So bear with me. Okay. As I am channeling, we did sense and feel your crown chakra quite a bit. So that is the incense we are going to burn and get right for you here. All right, and as I light this incense, I am going to sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided. To clear and set the energy for this reading, you are more than welcome to do whatever grounding or gratitude practice feels right and best for you in this moment. I'll also do a quick prayer to protect our energies as we channel and as we tune in. But make sure you are activating your higher self, your higher level of awareness, your own intuition to navigate these messages so you only connect with what is truly meant for you and leave the rest. All right. Make sure if you're new here, you say hello down in the comments down below, or make sure you stop into the live chat and say hi. If you're here with me, make sure you also read the lovely post that Queen, our lovely moderator, sends as far as how to connect. Hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed so you can tune into our upcoming live readings. All right. All right. Thank you, Queen, for that. Hey, Angela. Hey, Brandy. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, love. Hope all is well. Happy holidays to you if you're celebrating. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with Leo, Virgo, Cusp, collective energy here on YouTube, strong Leo and Virgo placement energies, or those who have a lot of activity in their 5th and 6th house right now. Thank you for guiding them to this reading and through this reading, through the messages you present, and thank you for protecting our energy as we connect. And I ask that these messages bring all those who tune in closer to you and closer to their authentic path. Because that seems to be very important here, Spirit. We thank you, we love you, and so it is. All right, Earth. Persistence, patience, and practicality slid out as I was praying. We will leave it. Maybe you've been praying for patience. Praying to be able to stay persistent or consistent with certain things here. All right. Or praying that something works out in a practical way. Like, I hope someone has the logic, or like, it's like you're waiting on someone. Someone's waiting on someone to make a choice or a decision here. Hoping that it's a practical one, or you need to make a practical choice and decision. Maybe this is regarding love. That was definitely coming forward in our channeling. On the membership side of this channel, okay? Give and receive love, find value, and see beauty. All right? Give and receive love between you and Source, with yourself, with those around you. Seeing the beauty of a situation, the beauty in its persistence, the beauty in patience, okay? Could be important as well, the 2nd house. So a lot of earth energy surrounding you or connected to you right now. Okay, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Okay, we got Neptune and we have Aries. All right. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So Aries season could be a bit difficult here for you, Leo Virgo, because like you will hear me say or have heard me said quite a bit, when we're in that Aries season, it's a go, 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 spearhead forward, do first, think later. Tends to work out for Aries energy, right? Sometimes. But it's independence, it's bravery, and it's passion when it comes to your dreams. Okay, maybe you are dreaming of an ideal world or an idealistic situation, wanting that to be a reality. Maybe there's an ideal love or lover or type of relationship you want to be in. Something that is consistent, something that is grounded, not too flighty and or hard to obtain. Maybe that's been the experience. It's been feeling like love has been elusive lately. Okay. Maybe you just feel like you've been hyper independent a little bit. And it's like, I actually want to connect, right? Or maybe that's something you got to look at. Are you a little too isolated here, Leo Virgo, or too taking on too much? Ask for help where you need it, Leo Virgo, okay? No shame in that. What else is surrounding Leo Virgos right now? Oof. The North Node. Almost want it to be in reverse. Some of you could still be connected to a situation that may or may not be destined for you, meant to be. That's what you maybe want. I want what's meant to be. I don't want any more lessons. I don't want any more seasonal love. I want the forever thing. Maybe that's where some of you are at right now. Okay, it's good to know what you want. Taurus is clearly present in your energy, whether you have that strong in your chart or you're connected to a Taurus, okay? Because you got the second house, earth energy, now Taurus showing up. Trust, patience, and sensuality. So, ooh, that patience and love could be a big thorn in the side right now. Because Leo, here you go, right? Self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. Tell me a little bit more here, Spirit. What surrounds Capricorn? Okay. More Earth. Ambition, realism, methodical steps. So here we go. I feel like your heart is brave enough, bold enough right now to claim what it is that you want, but part of you feels like, let's be real, let's be realistic. What are the chances of that? So don't try not to play devil's advocate in your own life here, Leo Virgo. Try not to work against yourself, because if you want it, you can have it. It's called manifesting, right? If you want it, the more disciplined you are around that want and desire, it'll be. So maybe there is something that's calling for more discipline for you, Leo Virgo. And I think you know that. You know what you maybe need to be more disciplined around, or what you've gotten a bit lackadaisical about. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Taurus energy can sometimes be a bit overindulgent in pleasures because of their Venetian connection or being ruled by Venus. So that could be a little bit of a note here. Make sure you're spending your time, your energy, and your resources wisely. Leo Virgo, try not to be too impulsive around certain purchases, okay? I can see that. Somebody might like a little retail therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with it, okay? I actively participate in retail therapy, okay? So I'm also speaking to myself, but I feel that here though. I feel that sense of difficulty with being patient, with letting something happen organically. So there's a little bit more of this Mars energy, maybe by way of Aries being here, trying to force something, again, something that might not be destined, okay? Interesting. And I don't want you guys to get discouraged about that, because it feels like quite honestly, it feels like your higher self kind of already knows that, but there's a part of you that's fixed, Taurus, Leo. Yeah, there you go. There's a part of you that's fixed on this situation. Okay, tell me a little bit more about what's happening here. Ninth house, you gotta have some faith in love here. You gotta have some growth, or your next love cycle will be one for spiritual growth. I just heard, oh boy. Oh gosh, yeah. The next love cycle you have for my singles will actually be someone that you will spiritually grow with. Whether that is for a season, for a lifetime, you know, that's not, I don't know, we'll see. Time will tell, is what I just heard. But it will bring about some spiritual growth, okay? So there is going to be a need to be open to that. Hence me saying that fixed. Okay, tell me, well, don't even gotta. And that fifth house. There you go. So interestingly enough, you have the second house, natural ruler Taurus. Fifth house, natural ruler Leo. Capricorn and Aries are cardinal energies, the instigators, action-oriented. Taking action on a dream. Ooh, with union emerging and a coming together with yang at the bottom. Some of you are absolutely about to have a new love cycle. Venus is here. Love is here. I just heard be careful what you wish for. Yeah, love is here. Passion, playful, childlike, creative love that also offers spiritual growth. Both of these houses are ruled by fire signs, so you could be dealing with a fire energy, an Aries maybe. Or your north node is in your ninth house, which means you're meant to spiritually ascend through that house archetype. Or that is the archetype you need to embody, or you're here to embody. So again, if you guys are totally new, you're like, what is she talking about? Houses, don't even understand it. Check out the links in my description box, okay? Start with your Western or your tropical astrology natal chart. It's free. No charge to you. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get paid for it. It's just resources that I find to be helpful so you guys can learn a little bit more. I would look into your north node placement and what's going on possibly, or what's connected to your ninth house. I think some of you, somebody here, the solar eclipse energy that's coming up on the 8th. We're streaming this live here on the 31st if you're tuning in a little later. That could be, it's in Aries. Well, Pisces, Aries, depending on the astrology you follow. But that could be your ninth house connected to your ninth house. So Aries could be a ninth house. Pisces could be your ninth house. But you definitely have a union here, Leo Virgo. You have a union. Relate with a Sagittarius maybe. Here's our third fire energy. I think if my memory serves me right, the compatibility for Leo is, I want to say Sag. Yeah, it's like, yeah. The one thing I think, especially if this is talking about love, you definitely need someone who can access that fire or get that fire started within you. Okay, maybe you're also dealing with the water energy. You got water at the bottom. Sagittarius energy brings optimism, exploration, and freedom. And okay, but look at the house matchup though. Second house, Taurus. Fifth house, Leo. Ninth house, Sag. So you might even be like an Aries rising, which would mean all your houses are in alignment in that way, like natural rulers. There's no cross influence there. Okay. And there's fire. Yeah, I mean, we can't get away from that, clearly. Confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Bravery, passion, optimism, freedom, confidence. It's like fire, 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 fire. You could feel like you're under fire here, or something's getting hot between you and somebody. A fire union is coming in. Maybe with someone who's also very earthy, very grounded, because you did start off with earth here, which came out while I was praying. So a good balance of realism and exploration or imagination. Now you have that earthy and fire balance, so this could all speak to you coming into alignment with yourself. Take it how it resonates, okay? Oh, your moon's in Sag, Brandy. Yeah, okay. There you go. There you go. And you've got the 8th house. Yeah, there's that water. Scorpio energy, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacy. And you've got Libra, which is also a Venetian influence. So there you go. There is this major love energy finding you. Whether this is major love for yourself, like your self-love is about to just skyrocket. Your confidence is just about to go out the roof. When it comes to this North Node energy or what you feel called to do, what you know you're destined to have, some of you are about to like get so manifesty, like so magician-like. Or your manifestations are speeding up. If you've been trying to create or a new reality or doing vision boards or affirmations or scripting, however you manifest, they're speeding up. Some of you have been trying to or have like an ideal union, a dream scenario is what I just heard. So you could be trying to imagine something working out in your favor. Or there's something about this new energy with the North Node, something about this solar eclipse that is bringing in this union or clearing the path for this union so that it can ground down. Maybe it's been felt in spirit for a long time with all the fire that's here. And you got Capricorn, you got Taurus, the 2nd house, and all earth energies. It's time to ground it down, right? So no longer is it floating in Neptune and floating in the dream space or in that 12th house, just kind of la, right? It's no longer in the realm of spirit. It's trying to materialize. Wow. All right now. I'm not mad at that, Leo Virgo. Let's go ahead and see what's directly connected to you here. Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah, I think moving forward, now that we're doing the pre-channel and the channeling session, we're gonna just start getting straight to what's connected to you guys in the public lives, okay? So we can spend a little bit more time talking about that. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Little side note for myself there and for members too. So what is directly influencing, guiding, and supporting Leo Virgos in the now moment? I know that's right. The sun being in Aries. Absolutely. Okay. Self-expression and embodying truth. Crucial for you right now. That is your own energy. Here you are again, the 5th house. So that fire you got. Let that burn. I just heard let it out. Some of you have been holding back your passion. Holding back. No more. Some of you need that fire to manifest. Some of you might be waiting on an Ace of Wands to come through. Okay. Waiting on the inspiration. Waiting on the spark. Waiting on the green light. The Ace of Wands is like a green light from spirit for me. Couple too many, but we'll read. There's that Pisces energy, Neptune, Capricorn, and Yang. So you could be dealing with a masculine Capricorn or Pisces energy, Sag again, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, another Leo like yourself, a Gemini, or definitely an Aries. Okay. Thank you. And listen, welcome to your cosmic love reading, okay? That is what we're talking about here. The 7th house, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. And Venus again. Yeah, you're not escaping love this time, Leo Virgo. Oh no, whether this is just, again, profound love for yourself, just this full sense of embodiment of the love that you are, okay? Because not everybody wants romance, not everybody wants partnership. But for those of you that have been like, where is my spouse? Where is my person? I need an ETA. I need to know when you're 10 stops away. Like, give me the details, give me the energy. I need to know I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. You've asked, and now you shall receive. Yeah, now you're about to receive it. Give and receive love and find value and see beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I don't know why I gotta say that, Leo Virgo, but your perspective and your vision might be very, very important right now. To see something or see things clearly, got the Eight of Cups. And this is what I was saying. Some of you are being put in a position to walk away from something that you were trying to hold on to, or that you wanted to stay emotionally connected to. And in order for you to actually receive the manifestations you are asking spirit for, you're going to have to detach. Okay, detach from what? Let's figure out. Maybe an identity with the sun here. Viewing yourself, oh, there you go, perspective. Viewing yourself a certain way. Some of you need to bring back that passion, that playful, that childlike confidence and creativity into your personality almost. Like maybe that's been a little lost due to responsibilities, due to obligations. Maybe you feel like you lost yourself here, Leo Virgo, a little bit to other people, to your responsibilities. So what that tells me is Venus is bringing in an opportunity for you to reconnect with the love that pours out of you and pouring it into yourself. Or reconnecting with the beauty in you. Some of you might be having a little bit of like I'm in a new body, I gained a little bit of weight, or I lost a lot of weight, or like my hormones are changing, or like I feel different in my skin. A new skin is emerging. That's interesting. So there's clearly been a shedding, or there needs to be a shedding. You could be going through some sort of ego transformation right now here, Leo Virgo, as well. I don't like the term ego death because you can't kill the ego. You need the ego to survive. The ego is what keeps us alive more often than not. That sense of, no, I'm worthy. No, I'm deserving. No, I am. I exist. Right? So getting rid of that might, no. That's just me. You don't have to subscribe or believe that, okay? You don't have to adhere to that belief, but that's just how I feel the energy. Tell me about this sun. What is the self-expression or the truth? The Six of Pentacles, more Taurus energy. So you could have dealing with a Taurus sun, someone who has or their sun in the second house. Interesting. Tell me a little bit more. The Eight of Swords. Some of you, okay, there it is. Some of you don't see your value, period. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So here comes Jupiter, Sagittarius, and the 9th house. Some of you don't see your value. You don't see all the good that you actually do for people. You don't see how you balance people's scales, or how you really offer a lot, or you give a lot. Some of you are trying to formulate an identity outside of being the giver, the provider, or the nurturer. We'll get into the archetypes that you need to embody in the extended over on Patreon, okay? That link is in the description box as well. Clarify the Six of Pentacles and this Eight of Swords for the sun. Thank you. The Ace of Cups. I know that's right. There goes that love. So you are getting a fresh cup of love, unconditional love from spirit. I do feel majority of you guys are starting to feel that sense of loving yourself again, they want me to say. Again, I think some of you have been disconnected from self-love, just either not being happy, not, maybe some of you have made some choices that led to some lessons. You might be being a bit harsh on yourself about that. The Six of Pentacles can be a karmic lesson card for me as a reader. Some of you might not be learning a lesson. Like you're not seeing the lesson that needs to be received here. The lesson is wrapped up in an Ace of Cups. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck definitely says maybe there's a work-life balance issue here, Leo Virgo. Like I said, you need a little bit more passion, a little bit more play, a little bit more childlike. When was the last time you did something just for the sake of doing it for fun, rather than monetizing it or making it? Some of you maybe need to get back into hobbies just for the sake of having a hobby. Like, it doesn't need to be an IG page or like anything like that. Just do it just for the sake of your own creativity. No one even has to know. It could be totally secret if you want it to be, but definitely get into something. Learn how to do, make, create, play in a new way. So I'm seeing, like, what are those places called? Why am I blinking? I'm like Sky Zone, or I'm sure there's like a bajillion names for different spaces like this, but you know, the trampoline parks, I think it's called a trampoline park. Or those big like adult playground type of things. Maybe some of y'all just need to go there, like bounce off the walls or something like that. Go do some backflips if you can, and reconnect with that inner child, because I feel like you've been adulting pretty hard. You've been hardcore adulting. That's what this is. That's the Six of Pentacles. I gotta give this person this amount of pentacles. I gotta make sure this person, I gotta put this on their plate. I gotta give them that. And da 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 da. It's the routine. The routine, the routine, the routine. You need to break your routine up a little bit. Add in some fun. Do something that just fills your heart with joy for the sake of it. Okay? Tell me more about this playful energy. Yeah, you stopped playing. That's where you got a little lost. You stopped playing. Something maybe isn't fun anymore either. So maybe there's something has lost its fun, something has lost its spark or its playfulness. Maybe that is between you and a lover. You need to recapture some form of romance here. You know, that romance angel card. Got the Queen of Wands, Pisces, Aries energy. Clarify a little bit more of this play and this fun. Yeah, you've been all work, no play. Right. So your obligations have been holding you back from actually being in your energy strength. Leo Virgo, actually, for me as a cusp reader, that is you in the major arcana form. Highest evolution energy is strength. The purity of your higher self, the virginistic Virgo, taming the big, bad, bold lion. Finding that balance. And interestingly enough, in how it's depicted, it's watery too. For the sake of your emotional well-being, you need some fun. As your make-believe doctor here, okay? I prescribe you some fun for sure. Like, honestly, it's gonna get done. Whatever you might be stressing yourself about Leo Virgo, it's gonna get done. You got it. You don't have to restrict yourself from fun just to be practical. You don't have to stop your playful energy just to be serious. Maybe that's a bit of an outside pressure thing. There could be this whole like, you need to grow up, Leo Virgo type of vibe coming from someone, I kind of feel. And or, I mean, life just be lifing. Honestly, that could just be the case. Life has really been present, you know what I mean? Showing up. And there's a need to incorporate some fun. There's a need to let loose, release some stress, okay? And forget you almost have responsibilities for a little while. That freedom, that's that Sag energy. So if you have Sag friends or maybe some strong Sagittarius in your chart, lean into that, okay? Lean into that, because Sag wants freedom. Let's have fun. Let's be optimistic. We don't have to restrict. It could just flow. You know what I mean? It's going to get done. It'll handle itself. Yeah, you need some time with some friends. Yeah, maybe it's been a while since you've been out with your friends or since you've connected with people, okay? Just due to your day-to-day responsibilities. Tell me more about these profound partnerships for Leo Virgo. Could be with the King of Wands, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Very strong Sagittarius energy because all kings have a fire element to them. Okay, so we can call it Sag if you want to, but it does represent 20 degrees Scorpio to 20 degrees Sagittarius is the King of Wands. Okay, so you might be moving through that. Maybe the 5th and 6th house for you, if you're not a Leo Virgo, is in Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay, again, count forward from your rising sign to figure that out. And the Hermit. Interesting. There you are. Yeah, you need to go out and have some fun. Come out the cave, Leo Virgo. Come out the cave. There is a profound relationship waiting for you. Someone's waiting to meet you or really wants to meet you or connect with you here. I get it's this King of Wands is like looking at Leo Virgo like any minute. Like, come on, Leo Virgo. I just want to play. I just want to have fun. Like, it's, yeah. But the Five of Pentacles. More restriction. More concerned about your possessions. Maybe you've been too money focused here, Leo Virgo. Life is more than just making a buck. I know that's hard because for some of us, you know what I mean? You need that flow in this world. You absolutely do. So we're not going to minimize that, but it's not everything. And believe it or not, the more fun, the more playful the energy, the more finances will find you because it wants to be used for good things like that. You know? So let's say you've been in manifestation mode around your wealth and your stability and your physical security and your material world. Incorporate more fun. Plan out some fun things that you want to do with this abundance and wealth that you want to come in, or new stream of income. Money needs a purpose for it to amplify, in a way, is how I'm picking it up from spirit. It's like, I want this amount of money so I can go do this. Oh, okay. Money will show up. But if it's just, I want money just for it to sit in an account and not do nothing, yeah, that's going to be a little difficult. Purpose. All right. That's for somebody here. Let's go ahead and connect these energies. Thank you so much, Spirit. What connects the sun in the 5th house here? The Emperor. All the kings in one. Tell me a little bit more about this Emperor. And the 8 of Cups. So you might be having to walk away from someone, from an emperor maybe, or a job. The emperor can also be an employer, a CEO. This could also be an archetype that you've embodied. Maybe you need to detach from being the leader right now and need to just, I don't want to say abandon responsibility because that's not what we're saying. That's not the energy, but take a break. Carve out time for a break, Leo Virgo. You absolutely need it, especially with the 9 of Swords at the bottom, yeah? If something's keeping you up at night, give it to God. Clearly, if you're hitting a wall and it's stressing you out, it's not meant to. Nothing is truly meant to stress you out. We stress ourselves out unnecessarily so much. And I kind of feel that for you, Leo Virgo. Like, tight shoulders. Maybe some of you, we kind of picked up on that in the meditation. A lot of tension in the shoulder and the neck. Okay? Taurus rules the throat. So again, this could be in your 2nd house, or there could be a lot of energy in your 2nd house right now. So walking away from the Emperor. Oof, death. They want me to put this here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to slide that there. Yeah. So this is what I was saying. A facet of your ego. A facet of your presenting mask, or you could be going through a lot of energy shifts in your ascendant sign, your rising sign. But there is some sort of transformation you are going through in your own sense of identity here, Leo Virgo. It does require the ego to be transformed. So pay attention to that. Some of you hold a lot of ego around being the emperor, around being the provider, the one that does it all for everyone, the one that takes control, the one that leads. And I feel like part of that doesn't serve you anymore, or it's been overworked. It is who you are. It's just you're not finding balance in it. So there needs to be a bit of a detachment, which tells me that you've entered this emperor energy, or you've activated the emperor within you from an emotional space. From like a point to prove type of thing. I gotta prove that I'm capable. I gotta prove that and it's like, you don't have to prove anything. But this could also be the outside energies that might be egging this on. 5 of Wands is a very egoic energy. Dealing with the egos of others could also be a big theme here for you over the next few weeks, especially during Mercury retrograde. Okay, connect the 5th house and the 7th house here, Spirit, for Leo Virgos. Yeah, the 5 of Cups. Something has been disappointing. This 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like you don't want to let down something or someone, or if you're not in the Emperor energy, who's going to be in it, and I'm going to let people down. Again, unnecessary pressure you're putting on yourself, Leo Virgo. You're not letting anybody down. And if anyone wants to push that on you, it's projection. They've let themselves down and they were living through you. And because you're human and we stumble and we fall or we need breaks, we're not superheroes, right? We're not indestructible. When you have a wobble, it's like, oh God. You know what I mean? It's like dramatic in some way. You got some drama llamas around you for sure. So just be mindful of that. Don't feed into that if you can avoid it. But you're not letting anybody down. You're not a disappointment, okay? I feel like I gotta say that to somebody here. No. Also, if there is this manifestation around some sort of profound relationship, make sure that you're facing the 2 cups and not the things of the past. Maybe you're projecting your past expectations onto someone new, King of Wands, who clearly wants to play with you here. Not in a malicious way, but in a 3 of Cups way. Like, let's get to know each other. Let's kind of spend time. Like, I want to know who you are. Like, I like you. I'm into you. You know, da-da-da-da. It feels very innocent from this King of Wands. But if you're still focused on the 3 of Cups, you're going to look at this King of Wands like, oh, player, oh, this. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're not doing that. Don't get in the way of a blessing here, Leo Virgo. Don't self-sabotage. We all do it, okay? But I kind of sense that that's a possibility if you don't turn around. There's, for somebody here, there's this idea that relationships aren't fun. Like, oh gosh, as soon as I get into a relationship, everything gets boring. Everything is just so, da-da-da-da, I'll lose my freedom. I'll lose this. That's a bunch of BS. To be quite honest, that's a cop-out. Don't cop out here, Leo Virgo. Relationships are what you make it. If you want it to be fun, then date somebody or get with somebody who you think is fun. Don't get with someone who's boring. You know what I mean? Like, you have control over that. So, like, there's a bit of, like, a management of expectations here, Leo Virgo, that I think you're going to need to hold some accountability around, okay? Love you, love you. We all do. Everybody. But this could also be from someone else's perspective. Someone maybe feels like it's up to them to always make something happen with you, Leo Virgo. And it's like they're wanting to know that it's mutual. But it feels like you might still be stuck on the past a little bit. This could be what is difficult to let go of, this Emperor. Which then makes you a little standoffish towards this King of Wands. I almost wanted to say Queen of Wands. So this could also be a feminine energy if you are a masculine or if you date feminine energies. Why the disappointment between the 5th and the 7th house? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, you're playing old narratives. Be careful of that. I'm trying to tell you. Because if you continue to replay the 3 cups that are spilt over, that's exactly what you're going to manifest. Something about this King of Wands is reflective. Meaning they might be the type of energy where you will... This definitely could be a feminine. Empress energy, possibly. Because I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. What you give them is what they'll give you. They can't even help it. It's just their nature in some way. I also get that the King of Wands and the Hermit could also be the same energy. This is someone who is more insightful, or there's a lot more to this King of Wands than meets the surface 3 of Cups. So it's up to you to rewrite the story, rewrite the narrative here, so that you're not projecting old expectations, old disappointments on something new. Because clearly there's something very profound about this Hermit King of Wands energy, but it will start off as a 3 of Cups. It's casual, lighthearted. This is somebody you can, definitely a King of Wands. You can have so much fun with a King of Wands without it getting too heavy, without it being too like pressure and like, okay, what are we? Because a King of Wands values their freedom. We'll be what we are when we are it, and it'll be good, right? And not in like again, I think that's the misconception here. You could be thinking this person's like a player, and they're absolutely not. They're actually a hermit. They maybe don't come out to play just for anybody. So if they're coming out to play with you, Leo Virgo, or vice versa, if you're cross-watching here and you're the King of Wands, if Leo Virgo's coming out to play with you, it's a big deal. As big of a deal as the Wheel of Fortune. Like, this could be a turning point in your story of love, in your love history. Doesn't have to look like the same old 3 cups that you keep getting. It could actually be this pretty good 2 of cups behind you. But you have to change your perspective. I feel like it's on you here, Leo Virgo, okay? But it could be cross-watcher, someone connected to you. Take it how it resonates. Now, you know me, I got to balance out the board. So let's just get one more message here for the 7th house energy. The moon, come on now. Right. Why are you hiding? Or you think someone's hiding. Here's what I'll say. Whoever is in the hidden energy, maybe you both are hiding from each other. Take it how it resonates. There could be that mutual shared type of, we gotta emotionally detach. Like, you both kind of have to do the same thing in order to really experience how profound this connection can be. But I do think it's this King of Wands low-key waiting in the wing. Like, I'm a hermit, but like, I want to play. But if you like, you want to play too? I don't know. Because you're not turning around. Interestingly enough, right? Back turn towards the King of Wands, the Hermit, and the Moon. And the 3 of Cups. It can be, I feel like some of you are really, really battling that. It can totally be different. You don't have to have the same love story over and over and over and over and over again, Leo Virgo. You don't. You do not. You can change it, but it requires a shift in your energy. 8 of Wands. Meaning, I feel like this profound connection could actually come in quite quickly, but it's an energy thing. If the energy is a no, then the King of, mind you, you're dealing with a King of Wands. If the energy is off, it's not happening. They're never going to put themselves in a space where the energy is, Now, can a King of Wands shift the energy? For sure. But the King of Wands also knows not to go against will. So you're dealing with someone who's quite wise here with the Hermit energy. Or this is you as the Hermit, and this King of Wands maybe looks at you as a very wise person. Like, somebody might admire how you're moving right now. I'm getting that message as well. They might be watching you detach from something, or heal, or transition, or transform through something right now, Leo Virgo. I'm hearing that song by Steve Lacy, Playground, I think. Playground CD. Is it just Playground? I'm going to pin it in the comments. Because it has that playful, like, are you on the playground? Because I'm on the playground. Like, come on, jump on up and get down. Like, come play with me. Somebody wants you to come outside and play. And you got the 8 of Wands. So wands are days, I believe. Maybe days to weeks. So 8 days to 8 weeks that this can resonate for you. It just feels like the moment that you can see the beauty, which would be turning around to the 2 of Cups, Leo Virgo, is the moment that this profound relationship can reveal itself. But it's going to be a hermit. It's going to stay hidden from you until you're energetically ready to hop on the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing about Sag energy. We're never going to force you to do anything. Like, absolutely not. You choose your path. Love you regardless, but I'm not forcing nothing. Nah, not a King of Wands. No. So either you want to be on the Wheel of Fortune or you don't, Leo Virgo. Your choice. All right? We're going to dig a little deeper into the tarot and get into your archetypes and your activation affirmations over on Patreon. That will be a live reading. So again, if you want to join us there, that link to join is in the description box below. I will have both the meditation channeling session for members and the extended link pinned in a comment down below in case you want to join us a little later. All right. But I thank you guys so much for tuning into this portion of the read. I hope you found it helpful, insightful, maybe offering some confirmation around what your higher self was already already tuning you into. Thank you for allowing me to read for you in this moment. And thank you, Queen. Oh, hi, Julie and Bart. Thank you for being here, love. You the Queen of Wands. Welcome in. Welcome to the tribe, love. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Angela. Who else we have here? Thank you, Solar Moon, as well, for being here in the chat. Thank you to everybody else who tuned in here live. If I didn't see you, make sure you leave a comment down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this message or connected with it. And hit that subscribe button so you can tune into the remaining live tarot readings that are coming up here. I will have the new ones posted for the last bit of this series for the last, or not last, the first week of April soon, okay? So make sure you're checking out the homepage and your subscriptions tab for those readings and hit that notify me button so you don't miss out. All right, I love you guys so very much. Thank you again for being here. I hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend if you celebrated, and I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.